first editions and first appearances. If you're new to the channel or you're new to buying NFTs, then a good thing to learn would be to know the difference between first appearances and first editions, because that's where your value starts to come in. So let's take a quick peek at the collections, and then we're going to see a little bit about first editions and first appearances. So I got a perfect example to use. So what we're going to do is we're going to pop on over here to the store. Let's slide over here to the brands, and we're going to use Batman Black and White, for instance. So when we're talking about first editions and first appearances, these are the things that add values to anything that you're collecting. It could be NFTs, it can be baseball cards, comic books, whatever the case may be. So again, we're going to use this Batman Black and White series as our example to give you a great example on the difference between first appearances and first editions. And it's really not a difference, it's just an explanation, I should say, of what first appearance and first editions are. So when I hop inside of the Batman Black and White, if you see here, it's going to talk about the Black and White series here. Now this is the first time we see this series on the veve app. So then this is going to be a first edition. So this Black and White edition is the first time. Okay, so and in this edition we're gonna have Batman. So if we look here, the very first appearance and first edition is right here with this Todd McFarlane. So when I click here on Todd, we'll see down here in the notes that he, in the editions, it says first appearance, FA, edition type, first appearance, season 1. So this is the first time we see Batman, and this is the first time he appeared in the Black and White series. So he's a first appearance, first edition. So let's take a quick peek at what it says here. And if you look down here in the middle, it says this is the first appearance of this character in premium digital format. So this is how we know he is the first appearance. So now let's look at the very next one here, Becky. When we look at Becky and we scroll down, she's a first edition because she's the first character by this particular artist in this edition. So you see how she's a first edition, but not a first appearance, because there's only one first appearance, which is this Batman over here, which is Todd. So now we have these 4 Batmans, but only one of them is the first appearance. So he's the very first one. These other 3 are first editions because they're the first time you've seen them in the Black and White series. So they're the first time in that edition. Now if we scroll down here to Batman Black and White season 2, you see we got Batman here, and when we click in here, it doesn't say first appearance anymore. It says season 2. Now we just know that he's not a first appearance, but he's a season 2 Batman. So his value comes in there. Alright, but we got 2 Jokers and a Robin here. Now we didn't have them up here, so if we got them down here, first appearances. So which one of these came first? There's 2 Jokers here. If I click on this Joker and I go down and look, it says season 1, he's rare, doesn't say first appearance. Let me go back and I go over to this Joker, the Jim Lee the Joker. When I click in here and I scroll down, look at that, first appearance. So this one is the first time we see the Joker in the Batman Black and White series. Okay, there's 2 Jokers in here, but this is the first time we've seen the Joker because he's first appearance. Now look at here, Robin. We didn't see Robin up here, and he's nowhere else in here. So what's he gonna be? First appearance, exactly. So when we click in here and take a peek, we scroll down and we see that yes, Robin is also season 1 first appearance. This is the first time we see Robin in the Batman Black and White series, so it makes him a first appearance, okay? So the Jim Lee Joker is more rare than the Dick Sprang the Joker, because this one, the Jim Lee, is the first time we see the Joker, okay? Now let's go down here to season 3. Now see how we're already going through seasons? So now first appearances and first editions starting to make sense, because it's the first time we've seen these characters. So now down here in season 3, you can see we got Batman again. We got a couple Batmans, but now we got the Penguin. We haven't seen him before, so what is he going to be? Correct, first appearance. Over here to the far right, Harley Quinn. First time we see her, so obviously we know she's what? Exactly, she's a first appearance. There's her stats, and you can see right there, first appearance. So again, these are the first time these characters appear in the Black and White series. Now just to finish it off, down here we got Nightcrawler. He's going to be a first appearance. These other Batmans obviously aren't first appearances, right? Because the only first appearance is at the very top. Now, check this out. At season 5, we are introduced to a different Batman and a different Robin, because these two are different than any of the other ones. Okay, this one's the Boy Wonder Robin. So if we pop in here and take a look at him, he's different than the other Robin. So look at that, first appearance. And if you ever wonder, you don't know, or maybe you're not quite sure, you just pop down there and take a look, and you're correct. Yes, he is a first appearance. So this is the first time we see this different Robin character in the Batman Black and White series, and that also makes him a first appearance. Now let's look at this Batman. Season 5, right? We're not in season 1 where we first seen Batman. We're over here in season 5 now with a new, different Batman. So when I click on this new, different Batman from the Nightmare series, we go down here from the Gotham character, and this Batman is from the Dark Knights, and yes, look at there, he is a first appearance. This is the first time we see this character in the total Black and White series. So that's how we know the difference and how we can get the different types of value on the different characters, because the different series that they're in, and if they're a first appearance or not. So when I go down here and look, we can see that there's 2 Ghostbusters. So now we can click in there and find out which one is the first series and which one is not. You can see there's 2 Giovanchis, if I'm saying that correctly. Now we got Harley Quinn Black and White, and we have Harley Quinn, in the Harley Quinn Black and White, there's 2 different seasons now. So that's how we can get the difference, understanding on what came first and what didn't. So if we see Harley Quinn Black and White here, this is not the first time we've seen Harley Quinn on the app, correct? Because we've seen Harley Quinn up in the girls, or we've seen Harley Quinn, over here. The first time we've seen Harley is right here in season 3. So season 3 Harley Quinn, when we pop in there, she's going to be the first appearance, because this is the first time we've seen Harley Quinn. So when I go back out of here later into a more recent one, Harley Quinn Black and White, or not Black and White, Black, White, and Red. So in none of these Harley Quinns are going to be her first appearance, because she appeared already. So these are season 1s of a different Harley Quinn, but the first time we've seen Harley Quinn was in the Black and White series. So I hope that makes a little more sense, or gives you a good understanding on how first appearances work. And later on, we'll talk about some more stuff to kind of help you along the way with your veve collectible NFT journey. Peace.